Mr. Hi Serena from SHEMA within SACCO. Provide people that are in need of cash to come and negotiate with us. We provide loans to our clients and also help them to meet their financial goals. In addition to that, we have a digital system that helps keep our clients' information safe, and this means that unauthorized users cannot hack into the system. This digital system also helps to calculate our loan repayment schedules for our clients.
Baba Zieti from SHEMA SACCO, I invite you all in need of cash for your business. Come to the decision.
Hello there, this is Ethan Natkonda, and I'm going to be taking us through the opening login interface for our SACCO. We are starting off with creating a login interface where you input the username and password so as to access the worksheet. On inputting correctly, you are welcomed with a message showing. We use the message box to show successful login. Welcome to SHEMA SACCO loan system, from where you press OK. To access this, we use the Alt F11, which gives us a Visual Basic, which find by inserting. You go here and insert it. We inserted and created a user form, which we renamed login form, as you can see up here. To rename this, we change the caption. The login form has a name. The name can be edited to suit whatever you're doing. We edited this to suit the login form. This is the interface of the login form. We have our username and password. We create this using labels. Each label has different properties, same as we did for the login user form. We edit the name and the caption. The caption here is username, and for password it's password. Then we create the text boxes where the user will input the username and the password. Under the password, we change the password character to this star icon, as you can see here, so that the password is hidden as the user inputs the data. On inputting the username and password, you click the login command button. The command button has the code where we used an if statement, that if the text username.text equals this BBC and the text for password is 2025, then it unloads the user form, meaning it removes the user form and displays successful login, welcome to SHEMA SACCO. If either one of the two is incorrect, it will not run successfully. It will return incorrect. I'm going to show you an example of this by closing the document and starting afresh. Let's say I input bcom as my username, and much as the password is correct, the form won't run. It will show invalid username or password. That's what the if statement is for. But the moment I edit this to the right password and username, the form runs and shows you the successful login. Welcome to SHEMA SACCO loan system. That's the point of the if statement.
Hello, Galandi Mike will link you through our loan form. So we have this button, and when you click on it, it will bring for you this information: member ID, name, loan amount, interest rate in percentage, months, and we also have this submit button. So basically, we shall press F11 to take you through how we came up with that. Like my colleague took you through, we have different boxes here, and we use a label box to input data of what we actually want to talk about, and it is going to be member ID on the other page, and the caption will be member ID. And we save here in the caption is what will appear here in our box. So I was just showing you how to come up with a label box. Then when you check here, we have the text box. So where we are going to put our member ID is called the text box, where we input data. So to create that box, we shall use this as our option, text box, and we shall come here. You can move it to your desired place. So to check the properties of our member ID, let's see, when you press F4, so here it is going to be, our label is going to turn into text, and the text will be membership. Then these are the other properties of the box. So we shall press Ctrl Save to save. So you see, this is how we came up with it. So when we press this button, it is going to bring for you our member ID, name, loan amount, interest rate in percentage, and months. So when you come to our SACCO, me as the cashier, I'll put your name, I'll give you a membership ID, and it will be let's say 06. I'll write your name here, but of course in uppercase, sorry, Henry Nganda, and your loan amount, if you want 5 million, and the interest rate, let's say we give you 4%, but I would rather we write it in decimal, so we shall say 0.4. And the months payable, the loan is payable in how many months? Let's say we've given you 16 months, and when I submit, it will say loan application is submitted successfully. So we shall say okay, and this is pretty much our loan amortization schedule. It will be showing the number of months, the beginning balance, the interest, the principal, and the ending balance. As you can see, it's displayed here. And as you can see, it's not only Henry Nganda who came for a loan. So here is a summary of our loan applications, the data with the clients we've been receiving, the loans they want. Yeah, as you can see here, we have Kaden. This was a test, by the way. You can ignore it. So we have Kaden, we have Lorraine, Ethan in the name section, and their loan amounts. So our interest rate, of course, has to be in percentage, but let's set it to 0 decimal places. You can remove those by doing that. So when we are doing months, of course, each person was given different months of settling their loan, and this is how it was evaluated. Then our monthly payments, done.
And here explaining what happens when you submit data into the loan application form. You submit by clicking on the command button, but to access the VBA, we double click so that we can get the worksheet to write the code. The very first step is validating the data. We have two types of data that are entering the application user form. We have either text or numeric data. The numeric data is going to cover for the loan amount, the rate, and the number of months. Then for the text, we'll enter the member ID and the member name. After that, I declare a worksheet variable called WS. Then I set it to refer to the sheet name, which I've named loan application inside the current workbook. This all means the data the user enters on the form will be saved directly to the worksheet. By that, this is a worksheet I've named loan application, and for every data entered, it directly saves to this sheet. Finding the new empty row, this is a row, this, and then this is a column. So we enter data into the last empty row from the bottom. So for a new data entry, it will start at A8 because our last entry was at A7. The data is always entered from the last cell, and to ensure that we use this code, if it enables us to enter data from the very last empty row available. In this part, I'm transferring all the data entered by the user form through the text boxes into the worksheet. We all know what the worksheet is. This is the worksheet. So this is the data entered. That is the member name. The data entered there is, then at the sixth and last row we have the monthly payment. We create a repayment schedule. We enter the code create schedule, text name dot text, text amount dot value, text rate dot value, and text month dot value, that is the loan value, the interest rate value, the monthly value, and upon entering successfully, the message box returns and it unloads the code, implying the tab closes, the window closes. That is what unload me means. To wrap this up, this VBA code is designed to make sure the loan application process is both efficient and error-free.
Thank you for watching our video. My name is Galandi Michael from SHEMA SACCO.